Wasn't there aught we had to deliver to someone hereabouts?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say.
Welcome.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed? A chance. Do come again.
Over here!
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
It was an eventful...
Greetings, Your Majesty.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the... Should you continue to display such valor, and it slips my mind. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen Your Majesty... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that these are... To think, 'tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deezer is a... If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by draw... You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited...
What could...
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen a place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to... For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign, and so... In honor of this, the false sovereign's identity is still beyond... But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse in... What say you, Your Majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only here. This should take care, Your Majesty. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and there is much we ought to tend to. If while examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's mystique for some time now, it seems she has been what's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to... This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only... Yet 'tis strange. For sweet, I dare say, 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap 'tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty... I am glad to hear it. For I cannot shake the feeling that...
I sense eyes upon us.
We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet has yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
Hail, friend. How fare you? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake the I thought it only right to tell you that, as you were the one who gifted me the bow that I'll be using. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worthier of witnessing this milestone in elven archery than you. But the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the sacred arbor, the village.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Welcome to and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the Price, just remember. Miser, hope to see you again.
Well met, sir.
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So, many thanks. I appreciate the bit.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
The rules at your Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite a tale to tell. Hell. You know where to find me. This inspires naught but misgivings. Peruse at your leisure.
I must remember to dust the shelves.
Welcome. Well met. Can't wait for the new equipment.
Wouldn't say no.
Peruse at your leisure. Wares?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
The thrill of discovery never gets old. Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Interested in my wares? Since my feet. I pity those content to live in idleness. Weary at this hour, sir? You must have quite... a tale to tell. You know where to find me. Look as long as you... Please.
This is where I come when life
Working this
Oh,
seems
well,
all I know. I'm not stopping.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
I'm dead on my feet, but I've much to do yet.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain you?
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in... You know where to find me. Peruse at your leisure.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
Too late.
put you in elemental doom.
Feast your eyes on this!
No. It targets my own master. I should like to see it done if you've no objections, Professor. Could you lend me a hand?
Our food stumbled! One more! Bring it down!
Strike fast and true, and our cross shall fall. Well done. Tis done. Thank you, Arisen. I'm overjoyed to have you into the task. Well said.
What's this all about?
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
In every age, when the Arisen fells the hence, pawns are treated with respect. Not to mention, they are skilled combatants. 'Tis clear their concept of life and death differs crucially.
Oi there, friend. All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got? My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters. Only trouble is, there are still monsters. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. Splendid! I knew up now. The carts only depart at certain hours of the day. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, so anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with their part. Enough of my lecturing. Just make sure. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you'll come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought see this to its destination.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
To be ready to give the signal.
Arms for the poor. Pray grant. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity. Well met, Sir Arisen. Many thanks.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble? Many thanks. Hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid. You see, one of the children we care for, Malcolm his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be... Might I impose on you?
Let us begin by gathering information.
That's just what I was thinking.
What's your business with me, Cos?
Right. Just follow me. Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about... Malcolm? All he's doing of late is picking... Don't know why he bothered.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. I wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down.
We'd best report back.
Just where are these vaults exactly? Could you come over here? Our road was a long one, but
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad... Come! I fear there's not... Pray, follow me, and quick... I believe this is the place to which the children were... Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small. Let us make haste.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind. Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a...
Shall we follow, Master?
I quite agree.
Above.
Isn't it amazing?
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is why I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be... Might I ask that you not share? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy. Someone who can appreciate... As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, Let's investigate this place's secrets to...
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
I knew it to be so. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Ah, now I feel a fool.
This isn't much
You.
to go on.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality. You know where to find me.
This inspires naught but misgivings.
Hold out. Welcome.
Pray and ne'er put gold in my pocket.
So tight. Might have kept just about anywhere.
I'll wait for the new equipment coming. What's this? Come to... Oh, oh! To think my eminence... If only my collection were complete. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its... And 'twould wound my pride to have... If your curiosity shall not be denied... The man's home is located in Bakbatal.
Shall we seek some answers?
I quite like it. So tight. Might have kept just about...
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Well, have you found some place I might say? Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from...
Can't wait for the new equipment coming.
Aye, this should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of elves.
At last we've arrived. Delivery in hand. We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
'Tis as you say.
I don't know what to do. It isn't a place I'd like to find good conversation.
I'd sooner stay out of that. Still a lot of gold.
Always another.
Seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way. Hey.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings.
Why, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual play.
How fare you, friend? We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tail bite!
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
What should I get up to today?
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on. Off we trot.
Polishing my armor can wait till the morning. Surely I'm
It's been a hard day.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Oh, I don't need this right now.
Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
Now here's a welcome sight.
My knees have been
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Somehow my feet always carry me.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. I'm in fine
I could see myself making.
If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
I'm not altogether happy with this.
Time to be heading home.
To do and precious little time. Just a short rest, then I'll be
Sorts.
Wishing my armor can wait till the morning.
Still a lot to go before we shit's over.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Wolves draw near! Flame is its weakness!
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
About ready to fall asleep.
I'll keep them pinned down. Not a bad idea. You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
It's my duty to find them.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Not bad.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
A smashing success.
Once more!
Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard in Melve. Shall we board the ox cart again? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
In your hands, much obliged. Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart. A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter. knew you would prevail, Master. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
Huzzah! You've done it!
You're trying to piss me off.
Not of a mind to fight today, Arisen.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I knew it to be so.
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You must wait! No harm shall come to you. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
By your leave. This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? Methinks we've found all there is to discover here. Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Arisen. I should have expected... I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid! Sleep magic!
What I see? What a strange dream I was having. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside. Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
I would be glad to demonstrate the efficacy of my mage skills, should you desire magical assistance. I would gladly be of aid, Arisen. Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby. Keep your ears pricked all the same. Our foes might well use this time to sneak up on us.
Nice army, not? It'd look better on... Don't get past me! How long do you think you can get, eh?
Come on then. Stand. Come on then. Stand. This one's shaking.
Would you mind coming over here?
I'd prefer to stay far away from that. 'Tis like as not some manner of trap.
Indeed. One never can be too cautious.
A fantastic find. I wonder whether my master from beyond the rift managed to find that. Somehow I doubt it. Come to think of it, look how many women we count among our number.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Was a greater haul than I'd hoped, but it's only made me eager to find more treasure.
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. We're to see this letter to Sir Leonard and Melve. Shall we board the ox cart as directed, Master?
Come on then.
Don't drag your face.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
'Tis as you say.
The arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! No harm shall come to you.
This obstacle can't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count on my own. I will gladly obey. That was superb, Arisen. I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
I could do this all day!
We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended recipient. We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
'Tis as you say.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
That blagger's round you somewhere.
Seems you're run out.
The battle is upon us!
Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are.
This village is my home.
yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. True.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not. 'Tis a style, all my a patchwork of techniques, honed for the.
But the sweet